they have these fancy Q-tips, synthetic tips, and I keep using the same one because the tip needs to become somewhat saturated so that you can actually have a decent application. Now, this doesn't take a lot. That's probably more than enough. Doesn't seem like a lot though, does it? We're going to see how we move this around a bit. All right. You see, it's got some on it. So it's got a little bit saturated here, and hopefully you can see this, but you see how it just sort of sticks and balls up. You're like, how am I going to spread that? But you need to heat this up a little bit by working the product. You see how when you work it, it starts to more evenly cover the CPU. If you press just lightly, you can smooth it out here, but you do have to spend some time working to get it to move to the other areas. This is not something you can just slap together. This is going a little better than I anticipated. I figured I'd have to work this a little bit more, but prep is the key. Must have got all my thermal paste and everything off, and plenty of rubbing alcohol. Okay, now you don't want to see, I told you that one little drop is plenty. See how it wants to streak and not really make contact with the surface until you heat it up and let it. I hope you can see this on camera. I think now what I like to do is just lightly make sure that it's really making good contact with the surface. And I'm going to call this applied. Now, we can't stop there. I got something from somebody said that they applied liquid metal for me, and I'm like, oh boy. Thermals were horrible. I got the pieces apart, and they didn't do this step. Now, you have to do the next step. This has to be coated with liquid metal too. You cannot just put this down on top of the CPU and think that you're going to get good contact. I think it has to do with surface tension, fluid dynamics. I don't know. Not an engineer here. But I don't know. I might have to put a tiny little drop. It's not. I'll make sure I got enough. Yeah, I think I'm going to give just this. I mean, that might be enough, honestly, because you just need to have some for it to mate to the two surfaces together. But I may just give just a smidgen. And that's the technical term, smidgen, just in case you're wondering about that. That might be plenty. But I do want to see if I can just give just the tiniest bead. And this is probably where I mess up. But hey, I'm doing it all on camera for everybody. I just want the tiniest little drop. Oh, that's way too much. Yeah, well. And you got that on camera, right? So I grabbed another newer Q-tip on purpose just to see if I could limit how much gets. Yeah, it needed a little bit more, but I don't know if I needed this much, but we'll see here. I don't think it's going to run on me. That's the what you're concerned about. Yeah, this isn't too much. I think the dry Q-tip picked up enough to where this is going to work out just fine. All right, so I've got a little bit here, a little bit here. That's somewhat similar to a contact patch. And then you just simply like to give it just a little wiggle. Shouldn't have to do much of that, but then go ahead and evenly put these back onto your cooler, and that should be appropriate application of liquid metal. What we'll do once we do this run, I think cleanup is some much messier than I anticipated it being. But I may walk you through that piece as well, because there's a lot more scrubbing and polishing that goes along with cleaning up liquid metal. Unfortunately, I didn't anticipate that when I was using it. So this just adds to the testing time, right? So, all right, back to it. Let's check out and see what the numbers are. Like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. Stay safe. God bless.